Hi, everybody. I hope this is working. I should text a message, right? Let's see. Uh, okay, so got my warm herbal beverage. I got my AccuDoll. I think I'm all ready. Oh, good. Thanks. I see. I see you guys can hear me. That's good. This is so crazy. Usually, when I heal you guys, I'm not on the computer at the same time. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's very cute to see all the little text messages. I was gonna say, let's see. Maybe everybody should type, I don't know, your favorite fruit. That's boring. Your favorite, yeah, let's type your favorite fruit. No, your favorite food, period. We're just warming up, basically. So, yeah, just type your favorite fruit or your favorite food. I don't know if these little text messages will be saved with the video. We'll find out together. Whitefish. Whipped cream is me. Pineapple is cake. Whitefish, watermelon, pie, anything chocolate, cauliflower. Wow, how about that? Salty stuff. Mint chocolate chip ice cream from Trader Joe's. Eggs on toast with runny yolks. A lot more healthy than my favorite food. Grapes. There we go. See, now I can actually read them better if I use my reading glasses. All right, cool. So, if somebody's watching and they don't know what we're doing, my name is Janet Wright. I am an energy healer, reader, and teacher, and I don't know. This is a live stream that I'm doing. The first one, public. I guess that's not accidental. I did an accidental live stream for about a minute 2 days ago. But this one's on purpose. Blueberries, vegetarian pizza. So, anyway, so I do group healings a lot for lots and lots of people, but I've never live streamed it, and it's a new thing the angels want me to do is do a certain type of healing called the Healing Masterclass, which is a one-time hour-long healing with two archangels helping me. And so the first one of those I'm doing is in 2 days on Sunday, the 21st of July. And there are actually 3 spots left for that, which is so weird because, well, whatever. It is what it is. If there are 3 people out there who are meant to do it, they're going to do it, I guess. But anyway, there will be 70 or almost 70 participants for that. And, but obviously I had to learn how to live stream and group heal at the same time. So this is what that is. I have such a huge smile. Woohoo, hi Janet. Yes. Hi everybody. So you normally don't see me when I do the triplet group healings. Usually, let's see, sometimes I do them and I'm even standing. Like right now I'm sitting in front of lighting and everything, but usually I do it right in this area of my house, the group healings. But sometimes I stand, just because get your stance, do your healing. But sometimes I do sit like this, so. But anyway, usually I say hi to everybody like in my mind. So I haven't quite finished doing that. So, I mean, sometimes in a triple healing, I just say, okay, hello to everybody, with my mind. And I'm talking to all the, certain number of participants. So I don't say everybody's name in my mind, but a lot of times I do. So I'm just going to take a second and finish doing that in my mind so that I have a sense of everybody as I start the group healing. And again, to bring other people up to speed, maybe who are seeing this or see it later when it's saved as a video. These are 30 people that already know me. I mean, although usually my stuff is not a closed group, but this is a demo experience. So it's free of charge. It's for 30 people who are my clients who volunteered to be guinea pigs. And so anyway, but if you want to do a healing masterclass, you can just go on my website and, you know, pay. It's not a lot of money. It's not a big deal. And you're welcome to. But anyway, so the 30 participants, it's already set, obviously. Generally, ahead of time, it's already set. So anyway, I'm going to finish thinking of all the participants so I can say hi with my mind to everybody. So just breathe or something. You don't have to be like, hi, Janet, because, you know, like usually you don't even know consciously I'm about to give you a healing. So you're driving a car or you're working or you're doing whatever you do. All right. Yeah, and if you didn't join as a guinea pig, sorry. But, you know, you could just heal yourself as I'm saying what I'm doing with everybody. You know, maybe it would be inspiring anyway. Hopefully. So I'll be ready to start in 1 sec, I promise. Well, like a minute. It's funny, some people, when I say hi to them with my mind, they're like, yeah! Not everybody, you know, like people show their little different personalities. It's very cute. I need my tea. Some people are like, I so need this. All right, cool. So let's get started. So I'm going to talk out loud, but I'm going to leave out a lot of explanation because I just want it to be like a healing. I mean, I'm going to explain, but if everything's not clear, you could, you know, post a question later when the video is posted, you know, as a saved video, and I'll explain after the fact if something's not clear to you. Okay, so I'm just saying hi to the 30 participants, whether or not they're watching live, it doesn't really matter, because I say hi to everyone on a spirit level. So hey everybody, hello to the 30 participants. Let's ground, everybody ground. You can, this time the angels are saying, let's all start with a red grounding. Sometimes they say red or orange or yellow, but this time they're like, nope, let's all start at the same vibe with, I mean, not exactly the same, but you know, the same color grounding roughly. So big red grounding all the way down to the core of the earth, as wide as your whole aura. I usually go like this just to show, you know, the edge of your aura. It might be this big. All right, and then I'm just gonna help people to unblock their grounding. And if you're consciously watching, I guess you could unblock your own grounding also, or you could just chill out and breathe, you know, up to you. But I'm just helping people to unblock their grounding. And then pretty fast I go into aura repair. Not everybody needs aura repair, but what happens is if people don't need it, then it just strengthens their aura. you know, because I'm just using gold universal healing energy. I would say maybe between a third to a half of the participants do have at least a little bit of aura damage. So, and if someone listens later, everything I do, I teach in videos too. So it's not like, you know, this little secret thing that you have to pay me for. So the gold energy aura buffer zones video would teach you how to repair your aura for the first time if you've never done it before. Gold energy aura buffer zones is the name of the video. So still repairing people's aura and or strengthening it if they don't need the repair. Oh yeah, I like to do vacuum boxes right about now because for the people that their aura still isn't fully healed, sometimes it's because beings are in the way. So generally with vacuum boxes, I don't make them for people because I feel like, oh, I definitely don't want to make an object that I've placed into anybody's space, even if it's temporary, you know, because that's invasive. So I'm just going to demo it. And even the people that aren't hearing me live, they're going to see that on a spirit level. And so they can all copy me. And sometimes when I have newbies, I double check to see that they get it. Because, you know, newbies are a little bit, they've never done it before because they're new. All right, so I'm going to demo like 5, you know, just what, it's not a sacred number, you know, 5, 7, whatever, vacuum boxes on either side of your grounding. And then, which are, you know, if you're hearing later, they're just boxes that suck up energy that's not yours, like beings and stuff. You can make them gold and clear maybe. And then your angels collect them up in a second when they're full. So anyway, maybe 5 on either side of your grounding, 5 on either side of your aura, maybe 7 directly behind all your chakras, 7 vacuum boxes directly in front of all your chakras, 7 right above your head, and then 7 above the top of your aura. So you just don't think hard, just make them all like with your thought, bam, bam, bam. You know, turn them all on at once. And I'm going to double check a couple people that I think may be a little confused. And I have no real newbies in this test. Yeah, most people got it. The one person that was like kind of confused, like, oh my goodness, there's so many. Then I just told her to have her angels do it. And she's like, oh, good. So yeah, if that just blew your mind, all those vacuum boxes, just have your angels do it. Okay, and then they should be full by now of beings or whatever needs to get out of your space. So then just have your angels recycle all your vacuum boxes. Just say, angels, please recycle all the vacuum boxes. All right, cool. So now I'm going to finish the aura. Yeah, see, everybody's aura is like way better now. Yeah, wow, that makes a big difference. Just helps the quality of the energy. It's just so much more flowing and yeah, it heals real fast. That's super cool, beans. I love that. Okay, so we rocking the grounding, we're rocking the aura repair. And this one, you know, it's supposed to be a short healing. We'll see. But I do want to make it kind of fun. I don't want to cover up my image, but I got to do what I got to do here, folks. So I think above the top of people's aura, there's a lot of energy, like good energy trying to come in, but then you have like energy blocks, you know, here, so that your new energy is having trouble coming in. So I'm just gonna, what I like to do is like if I'm doing this with myself, you know, or if you're doing it with yourself, just, I would suggest maybe, you know, have your hand out in front in like a dome shape, and have that be the top of your aura. That represents the top of your aura, and then you just comb above it. I just feel like that makes it a little more real, you know, like okay for your brain to like understand what you're doing. But you're just melting away energy blocks right above your head. But I'm doing that for people, kind of. I mean, when a healer sends gold light, it just helps the person to relax and be healed, have the healing, let go of the energy. So is helping. I feel like it's Friday, and I feel like people are more scattered typically as the work week goes on. Most people work Monday through Friday. So I feel like there is a good deal of scattering. So I have the thing to clear the energy above the top of your head, I have a video called, it has Demo Positive Change Rain in the title, Demo Positive Change Rain, if you care. But anyway, with the scattering, I have a video called Stacking and Clearing 3 Ways. But what I'm doing, what I like to do, and if I were doing this on myself, and if you want to do it on yourself, but you just imagine these faraway little parts of yourself, you know, like, oh yeah, that's part of me from last week when I was freaking out, and that part of me is from last month when I was freaking out. Yeah, it's like little parts of you just like go wah, and like split off and go somewhere. So you got to kind of round up those parts of you, but you don't force them to come back. You just heal them, and then they're like, oh, and then you come back to yourself, you know? So I'm just looking at the little scattered parts for all the participants and helping them to come back. But again, it's not forcing, because that would probably be really stressful and weird. You want to help people just to, I think the political stuff in the US, because not all the participants though, we do have a lot of Europe and UK, yay, participants in this. But maybe politics there is pretty nuts too. Politics here is pretty nuts these days. So that could be part of why people are a little scattered. Boy, people are really like, there's a lot of scattered parts to people. All right, now I feel like that was the turning point. Everybody's little parts are mostly on their way back, so I can move on. Just checking people's chakras and stuff. I feel like the lower chakras, so like 3, 2, 1, are a little more dense and blocked. So I'm just gonna heal that for people. 3, 2, 1. 3 is solar plexus, where the ribs meet, below the sternum bone, and then 2 is below the belly button, 1 is at the base of the spine. You can just imagine copies of your chakras out in front of you, like round cylinders, 3, 2, 1, and then just unblock the round openings. But what I'm going to do too is below the bottom of the aura, those layers, 3, 2, 1, like those are a little tight for everybody, which is making it hard to release. So basically I'm healing for everybody like below their feet, their aura right below their feet. It's so funny, I can hear like people like kind of like the vibe that they have, or like the little parts of themselves in that part, those parts of their aura right below here, and I'm hearing like, I hate my job, I hate my job, I hate my job. Not from everybody, but it's just funny to hear some of this stuff. It's like, all right, fine, you can hate your job, but let go. It's all right, just let go, let go. It's okay, it's all right. Some people, they're really not, they don't realize that they're resisting. They don't realize even what resistance is. They get all like lost in their head about it. It's just like, rather than like and holding on to all your blocked energy, you release your blocked energy. That's the difference. That's non-resistance. You don't like go like this your whole life. Most people, they don't know they're going like this because it's like subconscious. They're like, what? I'm fine. So anyway, again, I'm working the aura right below the feet. Aura layers 3, 2, 1. Just to help people to be like really letting go. There we go. I felt that. That was like, it's funny, you know, because resistance, you just get on this thing and you don't even know you're doing it. I think that's why when I consciously teach resistance, some people like they get like really lost in their mind about what I mean because they don't know they're doing it in the first place. So like talking about it, I think just somehow makes some weird mental soup. That's why I kind of like just healing people without conscious talking to everybody because there's no weird mental soup in these healings. You know, people just let go. All right. I asked Ariel and Joe Feel if they wanted to say anything in this one, but they're like, no, we're just watching everybody. You're good. So I'm assuming they're gonna say stuff. Yeah, they say they're gonna say stuff in the Sunday one. So let's see. Yeah, I think what we could wrap up with is there's this video. You don't need to watch the video. Like the other day, this newbie's like, you didn't put links to every video you mentioned, but like these are optional. You don't have to look them up, you know? I'm just saying if you're interested. So anyway, there's a video. It has call back, bring in the title. So call back, bring in is in the title. And so part of what that talks about is, well, calling back your own energy. But I think, and that's important, but I think a more fun thing to end with would be bringing in new energy. You can mindfully bring in new energy that is yours that you've been trying to bring in, and you can sort of pick specific new energy that, you know, has been queued up that you've had trouble bringing in, and that way you can just sort of feel more of that, which is fun, you know. So I'm gonna look for enthusiasm energy that people have that they have not been able to bring in, and that way, you know, they can bring it in, and that's way more fun. Enthusiasm is heart chakra, center of chest, fourth chakra, number 4. It's funny because I can see like what has blocked it from coming in for a lot of people, and it is that like mental soup stuff, like, oh, I gotta get this done, or oh, I gotta get that done, or oh, you know, what does she mean by this, or you know, why did they say that to me, or you know, it's like a lot of head game stuff that's blocking enthusiasm from coming in. So it's really just energy blocks, but it's like mental energy blocks. So there you go. All right, that's good. Maybe we'll do just a little bit extra on the heart chakra. Fourth chakra, again, right here, round opening in the front, round opening in the back. If you want to find other videos of mine on fourth chakra, just search Janet Wright fourth chakra, the number 4 though. And then I'm just gonna, when you just single out one chakra like that, it's probably better right after that to heal all 7, just so they kind of vibe together again, and you don't have one that's like, yay, and the others are like, meh, you know, because then you get this weird lopsided effect. So we don't want you to be weird and lopsided. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna get into a big mental soup about that. I'm double checking those connections between the spirit and the body at the 7th and the 3rd, which is that video 7th and 3rd chakra tune-up. But you just imagine like the purple cord that connects your 7th body to 7th spirit chakra, and then the yellow cord, well, you make it yellow. Some people like actually have that 3rd chakra cord as a silver cord, but I think that's really not a great idea because an ideal color for the third chakra is yellow. So, hey, why not make the cord yellow? That way the energy going back and forth is yellow. Wouldn't that be nice? So I'm just because this is like a cord, but it's a good cord, that a cord connecting you to you. So I'm just helping people to melt away energy blocks that are in these cords. And then you got to kind of chill out the chakras just a touch after that, because say your spirit seventh was like trying to send you motivation and confidence and whatever, and goal energy through your seventh, but there was blocks. So then your spirit seventh was like trying really hard. So then you cleared the blocks. So your spirit seventh is still trying so hard, it could like kind of overly wake you up. So we want the chakras to sort of readjust now that there's a lot less blockages in that connection. Okay, so to wrap up, we can just do like a standard wrap up that we do in the healings, which is Jovial says she can do it. So usually I suggest to the participants, hey, you can have your angels give you a blessing and a healing. Just ask in your mind, angels, please give me a blessing and a healing. And then you can also say right after that, Jovial, Archangel Jovial, can you give me a blessing and a healing? And you can just breathe while that happens. So I guess just since it's kind of fun that there are actual comments, that's really cool. I'm gonna let's see. How about just as a final thing? Well, of course, I want to thank you guys for being guinea pigs and trying out my first live stream video group healing. But also, you could if you want to just text something. You could text like something that you've been working on lately, like confidence or self-esteem or whatever. Thinking of some things I've been working on. So there's a lag, so I know you guys have like just heard that. There we go. So I'm going to just read some of this stuff for fun. So mine are focus and clearing avoidance. I was working on other stuff, but those were biggies. Clarity, clearing fear, acceptance, non-resistance, guilt, burdens, energy, peace, confidence, presence, confidence, non-resistance, focusing on holding my own space and clearing anxiety, relations, being decisive. I have working on bringing in enjoyment. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I worked on. I was working on being able to enjoy my days off more because sometimes I get like so focused on working that then I'm like not enjoying my day off enough. So I was working on clearing avoidance about having fun on days off. Manifesting short-term goals, boundaries, love, self-love. Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty interesting. All right, so I guess we should wrap up. So I guess this is a successful test. I was able to live stream and maybe some of it made sense, and hopefully, some people, it's funny though, because, I should say, since I've never live streamed group healings before, maybe just in case you don't know, because usually with triplet healings, people don't know what time the healing happened. Well, some people, they feel it live, but they just feel it, they just know, but Everyone else, you know, it's like 6 hours later, they get a survey that tells them what time the healing was. So just a heads up, like if you don't feel the difference of the ungrounding, unblocking of your grounding and the, you know, the enthusiasm that you brought in and stuff yet, that's normal. Like in a typical triplet healing, maybe only maybe only a third or a quarter of the people regularly feel it in the moment as it's happening, as I'm doing it. And then a lot of other people, they feel it like an hour later, 2 hours later. Most people feel different the next day for sure. So just so you know, some people feel different like even hours in advance of it, which is probably the angel preparation that they're getting in advance of it, because the angels prepare everybody extra. And then I'm clearing my space, and so sometimes that is sort of inspiring for people, and so they decide to let go of some stuff that they were accidentally resisting. All right, cool. So I'll probably send a survey in case you have any comments. Totally optional. But thanks so much. And if you know somebody who wants those 3 spots left on Sunday, yeah, they just have to pay, but the lowest rate is cheap. So yeah, it would be interesting to know. Somebody said the live class feeling is so real. Yeah, I'm curious, just because I don't know, because like I said, with triplets, maybe a quarter of the people feel it live. So I don't know if the conscious stuff helps with that, or, you know, most people will feel better, you know, 3 hours from now and not immediately right now. I don't know. So should be interesting to find out. So, so this is, I got tingles in the areas you were working on. Yeah. Generally that means you were really open to the healing, but also you were more present at the start. If you, although, you know, I don't know, you know, because I know one participant and he's usually in all chakras, and he like doesn't feel a lot right in the moment. So I still don't know, even though I've been doing big group healings for like 2.5 years now, I don't know what controls the people that always feel it live, every little thing, and the people that don't. It's fascinating stuff. But basically, bottom line, everybody's helped and everybody feels better sooner or later from it. So it's good. Heart chakra was vibrating, the whole field buzzing and whole field buzzing. I definitely feel the difference instantly watching it live. That's interesting. Me too. I felt it more during this live. Yeah. So interesting stuff. I guess the angels had a good idea. What do you know? That's why I listen to them. All right. Cool. So you guys are super cool. I don't know if these comments will be saved with the video, so that'll be interesting to see. Following along helped me consciously bring in that energy. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool stuff. That video, if you want to do more of that, is Call Back Bring In is in the title. Call Back Bring In. I think it's cool and comforting to consciously feel the presence of other people also being healed. It feels good to be part of it and aware. Yeah, I would just say, you know, like don't connect to anybody, you know, because everybody has their own problems and issues, you know. I mean, I know what you're saying, like just, you know, that there are other people that care about their healing. That is exciting. That's exciting for me personally too. You know, I get inspired by that, you know, thinking, because like in a healing, you know, like the healing masterclass is coming up, they're going to be 70 or almost 70 people. And so to think that, you know, 70 people want to improve their energy, you know, it's a good feeling. It's nice. I think it's cool and comforting. The live chat saves. Oh, good. Somebody knows more than me about live stream. Yeah, that's no surprise. Hello from New Zealand. Yes, rock and roll. Oh yeah, that would be fun too. You can type the country you're in. The country you're in now, if you want. You don't have to. Not a rule. Usually in a triplet healing, there's I think 11 or 12. 12 is probably my record of different countries that participants are in while they're getting the healing. Thank you. US, England, Sweden, UK, US, California. Yeah, that's kind of its own country. US, New York, USA. All right, cool. You guys are so cool. This is fun. Southern California. Yes, the country of Southern California. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Yay. Chicago. Yep. I think it's pretty hot where you guys are in Chicago now, right? Here it's, geez, I mean, if it's gonna hit 72 today, that's gonna be a lot. All right, cool. All right, you guys are awesome, and this was fun. Definitely fun, but I don't think there won't be a huge chit chat time like this at the end of the Healing Masterclass on Sunday, because that'll be an hour long. So I'll be ready to say goodbye at the end. No offense. It's 98 today, yeah, in Chicago. Yeah, no way. That's Fahrenheit, by the way, for my European. I don't know the conversion, but it's too hot, basically. That's what it converts to. Almost 100. Oh, please. Yeah, I don't miss Chicago weather. Have fun Sunday. Yeah, yeah. So you could watch even if you're not a participant on Sunday. Um, you could watch the live stream. Uh, so, oh, 37 Celsius. Somebody wrote the conversion for us. Thank you. All right, cool. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much to all my guinea pigs, and I'll send some kind of survey in case you have other comments that you didn't feel like chatting. All right, cool. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. You're really awesome. Now, how do I stop this?